Welcome to a new year of City Connector right here on City TV and brought to you by the City of Douglasville. I have to tell you, 2014 was a wonderful year, and City Connector and all the great communications programs the City of Douglasville grew. And we thank you very much for being a part of this program and all the wonderful things that you see, not only on this channel, but also on Facebook and the City of Douglasville website. Now, to start you off right, we have a fabulous show in store for you. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the new year of City Connector. I'm so glad that you're joining us. I'm Lee Brogdon-Culberson of Professional Mojo, and joining me now for our first segment, we're going to be hearing a lot about the Pregnancy Resource Center. And here at the table, we have Sally Buckner and Dawn Brown. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for being the first ones on the first program of 2015.
Oh,
That's
proud
special.
to be your first.
Yes. Very special.
It's an honor.
It is an honor. I appreciate it. All right, so tell me a little bit, let's start right out, because we have a lot of new folks here in Douglas County and the West Metro area. Tell us about the Pregnancy Resource Center.
Okay. Well, actually, we did start out over 30 years ago, and we were called Crisis Pregnancy Center, but now we are called PRC Medical. That is our name now. And what we do is we offer just a lot of services for women to empower women, and we want to empower capable women. We offer free pregnancy testing, and we offer free ultrasound and free STD testing and treatment, and we also do free sports physicals for middle school and high school and college-age girls.
Now, you've been around for over 30 years. I understand you guys started in 1985. That's a long time, really, for any organization, and probably especially for something that serves the type of services that you serve. Talk to us a little bit about how your services have expanded as the population has expanded, because we have grown like crazy since 1985. So how have you guys kept up with that?
Right. Well, when we first started out in 1985, the service that we offered was just free pregnancy testing. And then as more demand that we wanted to help women, we started offering free pregnancy, free ultrasounds. Mm-hmm. And then we also added a service which is post-abortion counseling. We help women that have struggled through having an abortion, and we refer out for professional counseling if need be. And then as time grew, we started the STD testing and then the sports physicals, so our services just grew. And one of the things that we're doing now that I've been very excited about is our program where we go into the public schools. We have a sexual health and fetal development program, and we were able to reach 3,000 students, and this helps students make good, healthy choices, and we encourage them to set goals for their life and just minister to them and encourage them that they have a hope in a future.
So go ahead.
Just to add to that, we've also expanded our hours of operation. Mm-hmm. We've gone to late nights on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings till 8, so we're actually open 44 hours a week. Other centers can often send their clients to us when they don't have the capacity to deal with them. So we've seen a lot of clients from surrounding counties.
Well, I heard a lot of different things when you were just talking just now, Sally. I heard that first, that as you grew and as the population grew and the need grew, you began to look at all aspects of the woman or of the family, right? It no longer was just whatever was happening physically. You also began to look about what was going on mentally. How did they need help, maybe spiritually? And you began to put those components together. Would that be a fair statement?
Yes, it is. Yes, we do. We have, in over the 30 years that we have been serving not just Douglas County, but surrounding counties. We also see clients from Cobb County, Paulding County, Fulton County, and even Carrollton. So just a large area of where we serve. And over those 30 years, we've had 63,649 client visits. And we've also seen 8,000 babies saved from abortion. And we've also seen 1,056 salvations. So in doing this, it's ministering to a person, the whole person, and that's what our goal is to be able to let them know that they are valuable, and that whatever problem that they have, we know that there is a hope and a future for them, and we want to be sensitive to their needs. And so in our mission it is to provide a safe place for them, and also that they know that they can come back whatever need that they have. Even with parenting, if they choose to parent their child, we have an Earn While You Learn program that they're able to come in and learn about pregnancy, learn about parenting, and how to love their children and encourage their children and set family goals. And then they earn mommy dollars where they get to buy baby items. By the time their baby gets here, they can have their entire nursery outfitted.
Now, I have seen that. Don't you have a little special section there at the PRC? And that is
mommy store.
And that is pretty cool. Yeah, because they get those mommy dollars for doing the right thing, whether it's education or parenting classes, whatever it might be. And then what they are able to do is they go in there and they can spend those mommy dollars, right? And get what they need for their family and for their kids. That is just super.
I just recently spoke to a client, and she said, it's 3 in the morning, I woke up, the baby was crying, and I just followed to the letter, check the diaper, give it the bottle, and she said, and sure enough,
checklist, here's what I do.
She had a mental checklist, and that's what it's about, having those tools for 3 in the morning when you're tired, and they don't come with a manual. So
see, I love that. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty, because you guys do a lot, because folks just don't know. Just because you bring home the new baby or you have the new baby doesn't mean that you know what you're doing. Right? You've seen that time and time again. So you really walk them through that.
Yes.
The other cool thing I heard when you were talking about how you've expanded over the years is that you're starting earlier in the schools and you're taking more information into the schools so they'll understand, consequences and what their choices are and about being healthy.
That's correct.
And how long has that program been in place?
We've actually been doing that for 2 years now. And we are going to start in the middle schools as well, in an after-school program. So we're excited about that. So just being able to, it's, when you think about sexual health, there's just a lot of question. But when you see that, when you can encourage a student to really, really set goals and then show them that they have to make decisions to obtain those goals. And so that's, it empowers them as well. And I'm always excited about our ultrasound program. And I just kind of want to expand on that a little bit. The ultrasound is actually a window to the womb. And a lot of times when people come in and they're pregnant and they have just circumstances or just really weighing them down, and they do not really know what they're going to do, but when they go in and they're able to see that there's actually a baby.
There it is.
When they see the baby and they can look at this baby. Sometimes these babies, we had a client in and the baby looked like she was actually blowing kisses at her mom. So the mom was blowing kisses back.
Cute.
So
makes
it's
a big
just,
difference, doesn't
it? Makes a huge difference.
Psychological change right there,
absolutely,
I bet.
in an instant.
Well, as we kind of close out this segment, Sally and Dawn, I want to talk about how someone can get involved. Obviously, you are a nonprofit. You guys have needs in order to be able to grow as the area grows. So talk to us a little bit and the viewers about what you need in terms of volunteers, sponsorships. If someone saw this and said, now that's something I really would like to get involved in, what do they do?
Well, we are so blessed to have a community that's behind this ministry. But if you're interested, we've got a number of ways. Right now, we're looking for underwriters to fund our annual fundraising banquet. You can contact me at our local number, 770-920-1000, for more information on that. Always looking for volunteers. And we have a volunteer coordinator, Crystal Inglet. You can reach her at the same number. And we've got a baby bottle fundraiser going on in local supporting churches right now. And all those funds go directly to our ultrasound program, which we're seeing 97% choose life once they see their baby on ultrasound. So there's any number of ways. Just give us a call and I'll be glad to plug you in wherever you're interested.
Give us that phone number again.
770-920-1000. And again, my name is Dawn Brown.
And if they wanted to email you, for those of us who were like averse to the phone, where could they reach you?
Development@partnersofprc.com.
All right. So we've been learning more about the Pregnancy Resource Center right here in Douglasville, serving a number of counties, though, in the whole area. Sally, Dawn, thank you so much. I have one last word. Does anybody want a last word?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That'll work. I like it. All right, we appreciate it. So everybody needs to mark their calendars, come out and find out more about you. And speaking of the calendar, we're going to go to the interactive community calendar right now. So don't change the channel, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Interactive Community Calendar. I'm Steve Jones along with Ansley Daniel. And Ansley, our first guest today is Cassia.
So, Ms. Cassia, can you tell us why you're here with us on City Connector today?
Yes. I'm always glad to come in here and share with you about our upcoming field trips. So our field trip for February, which is Black History Month, as well as the field trip is going to be on Valentine's Day to the National Center for Civil and Human Rights. It's the new Civil Rights Museum that opened up downtown. So we're going to take the students there, of course, let them learn about what took place in the Civil Rights Movement and, just how it affected the whole world and the platform that took place from there.
So if somebody wants information about Beyond the Front Porch and to get registered for your trips, how do they do that?
All of our trips, they can go to our website at beyondthefrontporch.org. So again, if you go to the website www.beyondthefrontporch.org, or you can contact me by telephone at 404-408-6448. We would love to get you and your students signed up for our field trips. Now, our field trips include the activity, transportation, and lunch. And guess where we leave from?
Tell me.
We leave from right here at Arbor Place Mall. So we leave from right here at Arbor Place Mall, make it convenient for the entire community and surrounding areas to go on our field trips.
And you guys just celebrated your second anniversary, right? So you're starting your third year of this organization.
Yes, we are very, very proud to have, served the children in the community and their parents, of course, for 3 years, going on 3 years now. We have something exciting going on every single month. If by the time that this airs that you have missed our February field trip, I definitely want to mention our March field trip, which is going to be a train ride. Our train ride is going to be on the Sam Short Line train ride that's down in Cordell, Georgia. That's also where Jimmy Carter's boyhood home is, and we get to see his presidential headquarters and just everything that goes into, finding out and learning about the area down there. And that train ride isn't bad either.
Well, that's great. Well, thanks, Cassia. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. And can I mention one more thing about our organization? Another thing that's special about our organization, even though we serve children kindergarten through 12, we also have partnered with businesses and individuals to support our sponsored seats program, which allows children that's on free and reduced lunch to travel with us at no charge. So definitely, if you have a child that's on free and reduced lunch, please make sure that they're involved with Beyond the Front Porch and they get to go out and just join us on some awesome adventures.
That's great. Thanks, Cassie.
Thank you.
All right, see ya. All right, well, that sounds fun.
I'm excited.
Next up is Katie from CASA. Good morning, Katie.
Hi, good morning.
And you are with CASA. Tell us a little bit about CASA and what you guys have going on.
Sure. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates, and we recruit, screen, and train community volunteers to work with foster children in Douglas County.
And you guys, I know there's always a need. If someone wanted to contact you about being a sponsor or help you out with one of your children, what would they do to do that?
So in order to become a volunteer, you have to go to our website, which is douglascountycasa.org, and there is a volunteer tab where you would fill out an application, and then we would get in touch with you after you do that.
And you have some events coming up you want to talk about?
We do. We are so excited to be the benefactors for the third year of the Denim and Diamonds Ball, which is going to be on March the 7th at Vauxhall at the Stables, and tickets are on sale now, and we're also looking forward to getting more sponsors if you would like to support Children's Voice as well as the Boys and Girls Club.
Shout out to my Leadership Douglas cohort, Stephanie Bleakley, who's always working hard on that. Well, great. Anything else you need to talk about for CASA?
No, that's it. We really need volunteers to get involved in the community, and if there's any way you'd like to get involved, just contact us and we'll find a spot for you.
Once again, look in the camera, give them a website or a phone number that they can contact you.
Sure. It's douglascountycasa.org, or you can look at the Denim and Diamonds webpage, which is denimanddiamondsofdouglascounty.org.
Katie Klein, thank you. Great. Awesome.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Ansley, always a lot going on in our community. If people want to be involved, what do they need to do?
You need to come join us at the food court on the last Tuesday of each month at Arbor Place Mall.
Great. We'll see you with more on City Connector.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back. Now, I'm going to start off this segment with a wonderful quote. President Teddy Roosevelt said, "To educate a child in mind and not morals is to create a menace to society." And our next two guests are going to tell us a little bit about one of the reasons why it's so important to educate the children here in Douglas County about character. We're going to be talking to Ann Jones-Guider and Julian Carter with the Douglas County Character Coalition. Right? Community Character Coalition.
Right.
Now I got it. 3 C's. Community Character Coalition.
CCC.
CCC. That's right. Well, welcome, Ann. Welcome, Julian.
Thank you.
Now, we have a lot of new folks watching the show. We just blew up last year with lots of new viewers. It's great. A lot of them might not even know what you guys do. So why don't we start out with learning more about what the Community Character Coalition is?
Well, I'll start with a little history about our organization. In 1999, the Georgia legislature passed a law requiring that schools teach character in their curriculum. And so as a result of that, the city council at that time and the board of commissioners at that time of the county passed resolutions declaring Douglas County a community of character. And so the Character Coalition, who was founded by Bob Snelling, who was our representative at that time, what they do is they try to correlate teachings and maybe programs, and they use tools, they place it on the website, and we issue some scholarships for students that emulate good character traits during their school years. And we just work with the school system and keeping character training to the forefront of everything.
And I like that. A lot of what you do centers around, like you said, educating them, because I think it's one thing to talk to a young person about what a particular character trait is, or even what character is. What does it mean to be a man or a woman of good character? You know, when your word is important, you know, and it's not just about not lying or not stealing, it's a lot more than that. And I think you guys do a real good job of making that clearer to a young person and putting it into a way that they can understand. Now, you guys have a speakers bureau too, so if people wanted to know more about that, they could call up and you have a speaker come to a workshop or something, right?
Yes, we've done that to a few schools, and we also have some other outside sources that are willing to come to the schools also. But you mentioned the word character, and that is our word of the month. We produce a calendar each and every year that have character traits as you know, the picture on the calendar, and the word this month is character. You know, what is character? Doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
I like that, doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Julian, you were going to say something.
Well, we have a couple of events that works around children. One is our annual breakfast, which we give away scholarships, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Also, we have a golf tournament that each year we have in October when the students are not in school. Each team has to have at least one student on the team. We want to show them that you can go outdoors, have fun with adults, and it be in a good atmosphere and show good character among the students and the attendees.
Okay, I smile at that because you just used the word go out with a group of people, play golf, and still show good character. My husband is a golfer, as you know.
Yes.
Good place for it to be tested.
It really
right?
is a good place to be tested. That's precisely why I'm not a golfer, I think. That you just nailed it right there. All right, good. So you've got some great events coming up, and I love that the kids can go out there and be a part of that.
We founded it 4 years ago just for that purpose, but it funds our scholarships. So the calendar helps us with other events that we have. It helps us with speakers and that sort of thing, sponsorships, but the golf tournament actually funds the $6,000 that we're going to give away in scholarship money at our breakfast this year.
And I could not have paid you for a better segue into talking about the scholarships that the Community Character Coalition gives away. So why don't we go there next, because that time of year is upon all the students who are listening in, right?
Yeah. Yes. Actually, if you go to our website, which is DouglasCountyCharacter.com, you will see the scholarship package out there, and you can download it. And the deadline for submitting your application for a scholarship is March the 27th. So you need to be working on it, because you do have to get outside documents from individuals.
References, I'm sure, yes, recommendation letters, those types of things.
And you have to have a 3.0, at least a 3.0 grade point average. And you have to be a Douglas County student. You have to live here in Douglas County. Now, you can be going to a private school or a public school.
That's good to know.
So we're going to be giving 6 scholarships this year. We've kind of changed it around a little bit. In the past, we've given 3 scholarships, like a gold, silver, and a bronze. Mm-hmm. But this year, we wanted to kind of spread it out to all the high schools. So we will be awarding a scholarship for every high school in Douglas County.
That's exciting.
And also to either private or a charter school.
So lots of opportunities for students out there. And I know that one of the things, there's lots of things I know that the committees look for and the GPA, but obviously being involved in a lot, in the community and like you said, getting out there, showing good character, all that's important. I mean, for any student, not just for the scholarship purposes.
Yes, the students need to see from adults that there are character traits that are presented each and every day. The soft skills, how to shake hands, how to look someone in the eye, how to say please and thank you, open up a door, just the basic things that you think everyone should know, but that's our responsibility as adults to share those characters with children.
And sometimes they just don't have the nuclear family at home anymore to show them that, or they don't have the role models just because of the nature of circumstances. So I think it's wonderful that the Community Character Coalition has those opportunities and provides that type of training in the schools.
That's one of the purposes of the golf tournament is if you don't have if you only have a single parent at home, then this will help you to associate with other people,
Good
and
stuff.
Bring together good character.
All right, so as we wrap up, again, give us the website again, Ann.
It is DouglasCountyCharacter.com.
Okay. And you have the 6 scholarships, 1 for each high school.
Yes.
March
27th
is the deadline. They can go online, download the packet, fill it out. And you're right, they need to get started now because they need to get recommendations and references and transcripts and all those things together.
Yes.
Okay, great. And then we also have the golf tournament and other calendar events. They can check the website for those dates and times as well.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to work on my good character since I now know that is the word of the month. I feel the pressure. All
right.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Julian and Jones Guider. Thanks so much for being on, and I look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank the city. Yes, thank you.
All right, well, I know that was fun for you. I'm going to practice good character by saying that coming up, we have wonderful local talent. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Every day and every night, I work so hard to make it right. As I close one door, there's more in life. What can I do? I'm losing my mind. But I see there's a light ahead. Shine on me, come shine down on me, 'cause I'm sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine. Sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine again. My hopes and dreams are far and few. I need the sun to shine down through, to heal my heart, woes and pain, so I can live a good life again. I see there's a light ahead. So shine on me, come shine down on me, 'cause I'm sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine. Sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine again. I need the sunlight, that shining light of gold, to brighten up my life and my heart and soul, my heart and soul. Yeah. Sitting in the rain, I'm sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine. Sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine again. Sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine. Sitting in the rain, I'm sitting in the rain, waiting for the sun to shine again. Sitting in the rain, sitting in the rain, yeah, yeah. Sitting in the rain, I've been waiting all my life for this moment. What I feel, I just can't keep inside. There is no one in my life like you, woman. You understand my fears and foolish pride. There are secrets we only share together, and silent words our hearts will only hear. I was sure you were the one when I met you. Now what I've got to say, I'll say it clear. It's all or or nothing, my love. These are words I've been thinking of. How I hope that you will share my life. Now I ask you, will you be my wife? Before you give me your decision, take these words I ask you deep inside. Hear the answer from your heart and see the vision. The both of us devoted to our lives. And I promise I will love you forever. Through bad or good, my love will still prevail. Let's begin to live our life together. Starting with your white gown and veil. It's all or nothing, my love. These are words I've been thinking of. How I hope that you will share my life. So I ask you, will you be my wife? Oh, it's all or nothing, my love. These are words I've been thinking of. How I hope you will share my life. So I ask you, will you be my wife? Yes, I ask you, will you be my wife? So I ask you, will you be my wife?
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere will bring us wireless emergency alerts. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
Welcome back. Now, February is National Heart Month. That means that there'll be lots of programs all across the community for you to find out if you're heart healthy and to stay heart healthy. This is a great segment, and you're going to learn more about that and what's going on in our community right now. Joining me at the table are the three amigos. I promise. I know. I said I wasn't going to say it, and yet you guys are so cute. I could not help myself. We have Cindy Pratt, Lillian Dyson, and Barbara Burke, all from Wellstar. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for gracing my table here on City Connector.
Thank you for having us.
Now, National Heart Month, but we want to talk specifically today about a really cool program that you've got going on, and you've recently partnered, making it better than ever. So who would like to tell us about that first, the big reveal?
I'll do the big reveal.
All right.
I work in outpatient in the primary care setting in the internal medicine office. These girls are inpatient, and what we've done is we've put together a program for people who care for people who have congestive heart failure, which is a very it can be a very taxing job for those people. So what we're trying to do is get our word out that we are available there for you, and we have a great program that educates the people that are sent home to help take care of these people from the hospital after they've been diagnosed with congestive heart failure.
Now, when I think of congestive heart failure, I shared with you before the program that my grandmother had that on my mother's side. And when I think about that, I think about our senior citizens. I think about the elderly. I think about, that's one of those things that may happen as you just get older. But you guys educated me. You schooled me at the table over there. So right. Someone talked to me about the fact that that's not always the case. And that's one of the things that you're educating the community about.
So yeah, it's usually over 65 years, both men and women. But we've been finding that people are coming in with heart failure as young as 19, 35 years old, usually from either pregnancy-induced cardiomyopathy, or they may have some drugs issues, alcohol issues. Those are all contributors to heart failure.
See, I had no idea. I'm gonna look stunned again for a second. I did over there, and I can actually look again that way, because who would have thought? I mean, honestly, I didn't know that when you look at these other attributing factors, that being healthy as young as you can be, right, makes a big difference in your heart health, and it can contribute. And you've seen some of these folks coming into the clinic, into the programs.
Correct, definitely.
Okay. Talk to us now a little bit about what happens, what do they learn in the programs? Because it can be a big undertaking, especially I think if it is an elder person. You oftentimes have someone who's taking care of the parent at home. They're still trying to take care of kids. They're trying to work, and they probably don't think about the health of the parent holistically.
Well, this class provides a lot of support for those people. What we found when we started the class was that family members would come in and they couldn't talk to the other family about what they were living, trying to care for this person. They talked to other people that were living that life, and they got so much support. We got so much out of it. We're watching what they were learning. We teach them about the medications their loved one is on. We teach them about the diet that they should follow. What signs and symptoms should you worry about? Why should you weigh every day? These are all very, very important, because this can keep you out of the hospital, and that's our goal, is to keep the person at home in the place that they want to be.
Now let's talk about that, because this has been in effect, your workshops for how long, this program about?
Well, I started last year working on my doctorate program, and this was my research, and these ladies partnered with me to really back up what they were doing in the hospital. It's been going on in the hospital for a long time, but we thought maybe these people are just a little overwhelmed with all the information we give them when they're in the hospital.
And so what are the results of this then? That's what you're talking about. What are the results of going through this program?
So far, we've been having a nice trend down of readmissions. We have a readmission rate that has been high for heart failure. Since the classes have been going on, we have seen a steady decline, and we're down to like 11% right now. We're trying to get that number down even further. And hopefully, again, partnering with Cindy with outpatient, we hope to get the word out there, get with the community, speak with all the caregivers, not necessarily just the patients, the inpatients, people who just have heart failure. We speak to everybody, hopefully, and we can get that readmission rate down.
Well, I want to reiterate what you just said, because normally, not normally, but what has happened in the past to some degree is they would be in the hospital for congestive heart failure. They would come home to a caregiver. Maybe that person didn't know what to look for. Maybe they were looking just, as I mentioned earlier, just at the medication, not at weighing about salt intake.
Maybe your shoes are too tight.
See, who would have thought, right? That's the kind of stuff you talk about. I wouldn't have thought that. And now, in the past, they would have gone back in because they would have had some sort of relapse, for lack of a better word, right? But now you're seeing that drop.
Yes, a steady decline, and I'll let Barbara talk about that for a second.
So the biggest thing that we've been able to provide some really great handouts for people. Not only do we have a wonderful brochure that they can, a good book to give them some signs and symptoms, we offer a scale that they can use if they don't have one available to them. And we take them home and we say this wonderful, I'm very proud of this.
Hold it up. I love visual aids.
Visual aids.
Pretty.
And we usually send them home with a little magnet to put on the refrigerator, but the zones. That when they're in the green zone, that's a good thing. That if they've gained 3 to 5 pounds in 1 or 2 days, ding, 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 the bell starts going off. And if you get in any of that increased shortness of breath in that red zone is when we want you to come to the hospital or call 911.
Red zone's not good.
Not good.
Just like a red light.
Just like the red light.
You know, but just look at the everyday stuff. You know, check your feet, ankles, and legs. Eat low salt food. Balance your activity with rest periods. I mean, these are common sense things, and yet I suspect that you don't really follow that, right?
And you can't take it in when you're so stressed in the hospital. So it's a nice resource to go back to, and we just wanted to make sure it was available to them. And we can answer any questions. We have guest speakers. We're having a dietitian come.
Cardiac rehab.
Exercise programs, all kinds of things.
Well balanced, all areas of what they need.
When Cindy did it, she brought in foods that from her own cupboard that had the sodium, and we had them read the food labels to be able to identify how much sodium per serving. And we had all the different samples of food available for them to see. So
real life tools. They're going to walk out of there with some concrete things they can go back immediately and use.
Yes.
And we even teach them also like some recipes and stuff too, like how to prepare the meals that have low sodium, so that they're staying away from instant food, they're staying away from the fast food areas and trying to eat a lot of fresh foods, fresh vegetables, staying away from canned foods altogether.
Good stuff. Now, if they want to know more about how to be a part of the program, what do they need to do?
You don't have to be our patient. It's open to the community the first Tuesday of every month at Douglasville Medical Center. That's 8820 Hospital Drive. Our phone number is 770-947-3000. And all you have to say is that you're calling about the heart failure class, and we'll get your number and I'll contact you to remind you, because we want you there. And we want you to be supportive of you so you can take care of the person you love at home.
I love that, and that can be preventative. Like you said, even if you don't have someone at home.
Right.
It could be you down the road for all you know.
Just to get information. That's all we want to be able to do, is collaborate with the community.
All right. Well, hopefully a lot of folks will take you up on that. And on behalf of City Connector, thanks for being here. And I told you earlier, I'm on the Wellstar Regional Advisory Board, and on behalf of our board, thank you so much for what you're doing to bring this out in the community. We appreciate that so much. I look forward to seeing you. Come back and see us again.
Thank you. Yes.
We'll do.
All right, good. National Heart Month. You guys stay healthy. You know, go by, get your checklist, make sure that you're in good shape and your loved ones are too. Stay with us, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to the community calendar. Who do we have, Ansley?
We have Mr. Omar Daniel. Now, can you tell us why you're joining us today?
Yes, I'm a diplomat at the Chamber of Commerce in Douglasville, and they asked me to come down and talk about Leadership Douglasville. We are accepting applications for Leadership Douglasville. The application deadline is March 13th. Please go to the Chamber website to get more information. It's a great leadership building program. I went through it myself. You get to be around 25 business leaders in the community, and you learn the back end stuff of Douglas County, what's going on in Douglas County, how Douglas County works. It's a great opportunity to bond with other leaders in the community, and also to network and just learn what's going on in your own community. This is a great program.
So, and also your nonprofit, your Street Ball Association, you're looking to get some new players, right?
Yes, my nonprofit organization is Vineyard Street Ball Classic. We have a travel basketball program, and our team is called the Westside Phenoms. We are a 6th grade going into 7th grade team. Last year we came in 4th place in the nation. We were able to go down to Orlando, and we did very well. We came in 4th place to represent Douglas County. And this year we're looking to grow. We're looking for kids ages 10 through 13 to come out so we can have a 5th, 6th, and 7th grade team. We're going to have tryouts February 12th, 6 to 8 at the Boys and Girls Club. And that's our home court. That's where we practice and we train. We have a great new coach for our 7th grade team. His name is Cameron Daly. He's the assistant coach for DC High School. So we have some great training and some great programs that we would like the kids to come out.
If some people wanted, or we know we want people to get in contact with you, what's the phone number once again? Is there a website involved? Just tell us how they can reach you.
Okay. Yes, our phone number is 678-458-5548. Our website is westsidefenoms.com. Westsidefenoms.com.
Well, there you go. Contact Omar Danley and get involved with the Westside Phenoms. It was really cool last year when you guys did the trophy presentation, 4th in the nation, right here from D-ville. That's pretty cool.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thanks, Omar. Good seeing you. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, it's always a great job, and there's always a lot going on here. If you want to be involved with the interactive community calendar, it's free for your nonprofit to come on and talk about the things you have going on. As we get into springtime, the events are going to really kick up. We're going to be shooting again next month, last Tuesday of every month right here at Arbor Place Mall. I'm Steve Jones.
And I'm Ansley Daniel.
And we're back with more City Connector after this.
We have had a wonderful show. We are off to a great start this year, and we want to thank you again for being a part of everything good that's happening here in the city of Douglasville, Douglas County, and right here on City Connector and City TV. Now, if you're wondering where you can go back and watch the show over and over and share it, because I know that you wonder that kind of thing, I have the short list right here for you. Be sure to watch us on Comcast Channel 22. Be sure to go to mycitytv.com. There you can find a live stream. You can find us on Facebook. We post them out there on Facebook. You also can get to the YouTube channel, and there's a wonderful archive of wonderful programming out there, including little snippets and things you're going to want to go, I forgot that was there. And you'll want to watch it, subscribe to it, follow it, share it, be a part of the community. And always you can see us on douglasvillega.gov. Now, everything good. Now you know. Thanks so much to all of our guests today. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we will see you next time right here on City Connector.